Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to... The Wolverines will put total leather to crank us up. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Purdue's offense will start this game off. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the thing. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Going to swing it on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Yes, the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. So Michigan's offense has the ball for the first time. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy.
Oh, he's got some space. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Wolverines in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, the players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on film.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Wolverines, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. On the run, it's Hayes. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Michigan. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. There he goes. He steps out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Snags it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Boilermakers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. To the air on second down. Touchdown, Purdue! Fitted in the window for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. NC State is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. How does something like this happen? They're trailing by 14 to Pittsburgh. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Right on target this time. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
Just keep slinging it. Release to the back. Caught close to the marker. It's carry on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
From the gun, the ground game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Adams. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Got the first down and still on his feet. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Unloads quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. getting started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. Took a shot as he threw.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Boilermakers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Rhodes. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's Hodge. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, and the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time.
Looking deep down the right side. And he will score! Touchdown, Michigan!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understand.
Breaks into the open. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. So here comes the Michigan offense. On the ground, it's Hayes. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This guy is just wearing them out. Another first down, already has a couple of touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him.
Catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. NC State is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. How does something like this happen? They're trailing by 18 to Pittsburgh.
They'll run it from the gun.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught in the backfield. It's Rourke. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the big fella. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll try to pop the draw. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Rhodes. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He'll try to do it himself. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes a catch at the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Rhodes. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the catch. It's Hodge. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
At the 40. That's a first down for the offense.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
Timeout, Purdue.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete out of the backfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unleashes it on the run. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Got a man. It's Adams.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the first. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
And the Boilermakers will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got a man, it's Adams. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got it in the middle, it's Combs. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Combs. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Looking left. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got the quick pass. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Wolverines had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the... And he's going to score. Touchdown, Wolverines! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Penn State is getting taken to the cleaners today. We're talking heavy starch on a hanger, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. They're trailing by 24 to Indiana. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That pass is incomplete. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. With the catch, it's Chandler. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like...
Turning it on! Touchdown, Michigan! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Purdue, 7.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He leaves it with his back. Got the first down and more. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Good enough for a first down.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Couldn't find the lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they'll run the draw. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got the back in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the pass. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got a little space. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to sling it on 2nd down. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Grabs behind the line. It's Rhodes. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking for room, it's Hayes. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Wolverines in a good spot here with second and short. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Third and short now from their own 48. He'll do it himself. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. They boot it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
First down for the offense.
Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Boilermakers with the first and 10.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Man, we are handling business in this game, are we not? 49-10. Fourth quarter, 4 minutes left. Purdue in the pistol. Fakes the handoff, keeps it on the QB read, and takes a shot. He gets the first down, though. So respect, but man, was it worth it? Shotgun, direct snap to the running back, runs it right. Nice run there on the direct snap. Caught the defense off guard. 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1, and Purdue is rapidly moving towards a scoring position here. Quick RPO pass, spins around, hits the receiver on the screen, and they get the first down. First and 10 from the 27. 4 receivers, shotgun for Purdue. Under pressure, hits the screen, running back, caught it, but it's going to be a loss of 1, 2nd and 11. Shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Quick pass to the right, caught at the right hash, gain of 3, 3rd and 8. Reggie Gideon with his 8th tackle of the game. Empty backfield now, looking to pass, 5 receivers, hit as he throws, underneath, caught, short of the first down by 6 yards. It'll be 4th and 6, and they're going to send out the kicker for a 40-yard kick from the left hash, and they get it. Another 3 points for Purdue.
Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game,
here's the kickoff. 1 minute left to go in the game. Michigan up by 36. Hayes brings the kick back out of the end zone to the 14-yard line. 1 minute left on the clock. Chosen in shotgun. Split backs, 3 receivers. Hands it off to Carrion. Carrion running up the middle. Gets a rounded block. Gain of 6 on the run, 2nd and 4. Clock down to 25 seconds. Shotgun, 4 receivers. Hands it to Hayes. Hayes running right, gets through a block across the 30, tackled down at the 36-yard line. And that's going to be the final play of the game. Michigan secures a 49-13 win over the Purdue Boilermakers at home to remain undefeated and improve to 4-0. Steve Hayes, player of the game, 135 yards on 13 carries with 4 touchdowns.
Right from the opening kick, all 3 phases we saw just spectacular. football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just
That
know
beard
you're
is
better.
crazy.
You put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
All right, let's take a look at the stats for the game. So Michigan had 28 first downs to Purdue's 22. Total offense 622 to 381. Plays ran, Purdue had 68, Michigan 54. Yards per play 11.5 for Michigan, 5.6 for Purdue. Run game, Michigan ran it 24 times for 228 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an average of 9.5 per rush. Purdue 23 carries, 91 yards, an average of 4 yards per rush. Passing game, Michigan was 24 of 30 for 394 yards and 4 touchdowns, an average of 13.1 yards per pass. Purdue 35 of 45 for 290 yards, 1 touchdown, and an average of 6.4. Third down conversion percentage, Michigan 5 of 6, 83%. Purdue 6 of 13, 46%. No fourth down or 2-point conversions attempted. Purdue 1 of 1 on red zone trips, Michigan only 42%. Turnover battle, Michigan had no turnovers, Purdue threw 1 interception. Punt return yards 7 for Michigan, 0 for Purdue. Kick return yards 110 for Purdue, 69 for Michigan. Nice. Michigan total yards on the game 698 to Purdue's 491. Punt average, Michigan 52, Purdue 42. 1 penalty in the game, 1 for 5 against Purdue. Now, time of possession, surprisingly, Purdue actually dominated time of possession with 29 minutes and 43 seconds to Michigan's 18-17. Individual player stats for the Michigan Wolverines. David Chosen, 23 of 30 for 394 yards, 4 touchdowns, a 76% completion percentage, and a 230.9 QB rating. Run game, Steve Hayes, 13 carries, 135 yards, 2 touchdowns. Terrell Carrion, 6 carries, 38 yards. David Chosen had 3 for 19 himself. Dakota Francis 1 for 3. Dante Ahmad 1 for 33. In the passing game, Keelan Adams had 6 catches, 106 yards, 1 touchdown. Dante Ahmad 5 catches, 93 yards, 1 touchdown. Steve Hayes 4 catches, 103 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Larry Mock 2 for 29. Matt Combs 3 for 36. 1 for 7 for Van Buren, and 1 for 20 for Terrell Carrion. Blocking, we had no sacks given up by an offensive lineman. Lamont Rogers and Avery Gash both had double-digit pancakes. On the defensive side, tackles leader was Reggie Gideon by a mile with 18. TFL's leader was split 3 apiece for Nick Souls and Reggie Gideon. Sacks, Colin Callaway had 1, Corliss and Souls each had half a sack. The 1 interception in the game was Ron Reese. PBUs, Colin Callaway had 2. Kicking for the day, no field goals were attempted, but he was 7 for 7 perfect for extra points. Caleb Berryman had 1 punt for 52 yards. Kick returns, Sammy Moore 1 for 20. Steve Hayes 3 for 49. Punt returns, Steve Hayes had 1 for 7 yards. Alright, let's back out to the hub screen and we'll advance the week and see what changes. Alright, here we go to advance. And we got a commitment from 5-star linebacker Stephen Abiamiri from Bradenton, Florida. Got one from 4-star edge rusher Curtis Moffitt from Franklin, Michigan. 5-star corner Jeremy DeVal from La Mesa, California. 4-star corner Jimmy Ricci from Lynchburg, Virginia. 4-star center or offensive lineman Clay Batonio from Dublin, Ohio. So we got a good 5 commitments there this week. That was nice. Steve Hayes, with his performance, earned Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week honors. Alright, looks like we did stay at number 2. So let's see what happens. So Clemson, Michigan, USC, Miami, and Pitt all stayed put in the top 5. Notre Dame moved up 1 from 7 to 6. Ole Miss from 11 to 7. Mizzou 9 to 8. Texas 12 to 9. SMU with a loss to Clemson dropped from 6 to 10. Tennessee moved up 2 spots from 13 to 11. Auburn 2 spots. Oregon 3 spots. Baylor 3 spots. Louisville 3 spots. Wisconsin 3 spots. BYU 3 spots. Iowa 3 spots. Because Georgia, who was all the way up at number 10, dropped all the way down to number 19. And Penn State, who was number 8, dropped all the way down to 20. Georgia losing to Ole Miss. Penn State losing to Indiana. Louisiana jumped from 25 to 21. And then Navy, Texas A&M, Duke, and TCU, who were all unranked last week, moved into the final 4 spots of the top 25. That means that UCLA, Oklahoma State, NC State all dropped out of the top 25. Now, since we were made aware of it last week, do we have anybody in the Heisman watch still? I know this fluctuates a lot. We do. So David Chosen is currently the front runner for the 2029 Heisman Trophy. That's interesting. And then Steve Hayes, with his game last week, also has moved into the top 5. I wonder if them two both being there from the same team is going to pull votes away from each other. All right, well, that's going to be the episode, guys. Make sure to tune into the next one, where the number 2 ranked Michigan Wolverines, undefeated, will take on a fellow Big Ten Conference opponent who is also undefeated and currently ranked in the top 25, number 16 at this moment, Wisconsin Badgers, at the Big House, to see if we can remain undefeated and move to 5-0. And give Wisconsin their final loss. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Check out the GoFundMe link linked in the YouTube bio. It's also pinned at the top of my X profile at Kinetic615. Feel free to shoot me a message on X or on Discord at Kinetic615. Happy to answer any questions that you might have, or just to chat with you a little bit. Just keep it respectful. And as always, guys, for me, until next time, it's Skull Vikes.